We are here to alert you about a serious threat to our health and food freedom here in the supposed freedom-loving United States Senate. Majority Leader Harry Reid is trying to ram this through the Senate, probably never have reading the damn thing. He wants his constituents and fellow Americans to get chemical-laced foods so they can get cancer and other diseases, so more people will make his rich friends in healthcare richer. Here are some points on the bill.
The House passed the so-called Food Safety Bill No. 4739 in July 2009, sending it to the Senate where it is being considered as S-510 after strong public opposition. A companion bill S-3002 touting so-called dietary supplement safety was abandoned, but S-3767 with an unprecedented extension of criminal penalties for food crimes was rushed forward in the last days of the September session. The Senate Health Committee marked it up S-510 and the manager's amendments sent to the floor as the Senate went into recess with the threat that the bills would be pushed after the election by the Lamchick Congress. These bills remains very controversial and should be considered by the new Congress elected this year.
Here are some serious reasons why freedom-loving Americans are against this fascist bill.
S-510 as written threatens small farm, home, local, organic and community food production with onerous rules that, while perhaps appropriate for industrialized food production, will create impossible barriers against entry that will rapidly destroy such local and natural production. No protective language is included in the Senate bill that satisfies these concerns.
As an example of the type of controls imposed, Section 106 provides in part for the regulations issued to be kept secret from the public. In the interest of national security, the Secretary may determine the time and manner in which the guidance documents issued under paragraph 1 are made public.
The bill as written, in effect, incorporates Codex harmonization provisions of the discredited Dietary Supplement Safety Act S.3002 and actually calls upon the FDA to recommend harmonization of American nutritional freedoms with Codex Alimentarius restrictions, Section 306, C.5.
A clause which can be used to force Codex into our lives is Section 404. Nothing in this act shall be construed in a manner inconsistent with any treaty or international agreement to which the United States is a party.
Section 306 C.5 provides a roadmap to implementing Codex recommendations on whether and how to harmonize requirements under the Codex Alimentarius and the cost of program. Section 401. $825 million in the first year means a deeper deficit. No more spending and debt. Harry the Deep Raid.
S-510 fails to protect local food production. An amendment offered by Senator Tester to protect family farms falls very short of the Food Freedom Amendment, ultimately only partially protecting a few very small family farms representing a small percentage of local food production. And as inflation kicks in without indexing, the protections will become meaningless, and for more than a year the plan to capture and kill clean, local, organic, independent and safe farming has been wending its way through Congress. Last year, the devastating R 2739 passed, although we put up a good battle, delaying it for quite a while. However, at the end of the day, a good battle followed by a loss is still a loss. Then the field of battle shifted to the U.S. Senate, where we've held the forces of big agri and big government at bay for nearly a year. Now it's time to educate the candidates for Congress. Now is the time to get meaningful commitments for the Food Freedom Amendment from the candidates. We agree with Senator Tester's sentiments, but not his amendment. We need to have better regulations for these multi-state, huge corporations that take food off fields, throw it all together and distribute it to many states. I think the state and local entities can do a much better job regulating the people who are direct marketing food, and we agree with Senator Coburn. This bill represents a weighty new regulatory structure on the food industry that will be particularly difficult for small producers and farms to comply with. With little evidence, it will make food safer.
Let's make sure the new Congress understands the importance of food freedom. No to federal bureaucratic interference with our local food production and supply. Go to www.healthfreedomusa.org and take action to preserve your freedom of food before it's too late. That is to you, Harry Reid, and your minions that hate freedom.